can. None of y'all can hear me, but you can now. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We got it going. Make sure all my stuff's working. Test. So let's delay my mic. Big time. Headset, microphone. Test. All right, we're going to delay the microphone even more. I am my one viewer. Maybe we go the other way. All right, that's looking better. And I'm following my mouth. And we're keeping talking so we can sync up as we go. Oh my God, the delay is so long. All right, hopefully that -10, -10. All right, we don't know. We're just going to run as we go. We'll tweak as we go. I think we did better. But now I'm going to echo, so I got to turn off the second audio. Oh, what a pain in the ass. That's why I need monitors in my headset. All right. Let's go. I want to set up my dev environment here. Bring you over here. And at a certain point, I don't know if all my coding is going to wear us out or wear my computer out. In any case, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thank goodness I didn't just broadcast my... I did the wrong thing, like, right away. Yep, that wasn't smart, but that's okay. That's alright. We're going to key file, new file, open folder. Working on the Royal Splendor project. Where are we at, Nance? I did not open you one. Did I push it to GitHub? And that's why I brought out my trusty laptop out here. So I'm going to go through my GitHub and I'm going to look in to see if I pushed this code I started to a repository. If I did, I'm going to go ahead and pull it, but it doesn't look like I did. So what I'd like to do, which you guys can't see, is I am over on a different computer. This is my main dev computer, but we're streaming today, so we came over to a media computer so we could do a little better streaming. You see that little tuft of hair popping out of my hat? That's beautiful. That's a good look for me, huh? It's a real good look. What else do I have around embarrassing? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so let's see. Let's open my folder. I know I named one and I know I created one, but I don't want to go back and do all this over again. There we go. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I am going to npm init this project. If you don't know what npm init is, make sure I'm recording so I have this. I am. Fantastic. npm init basically opens up the project, and it's the initialization of any project that you do. And so I'm going to run an npm, and this is on the command line on Windows, npm init. All right, and I think I'm going to do a -y, which just says yes to everything, and I'll set it all up later. Oh, I've already initted, so that's cool. So now, since we've initted the repository, let's go Royal Splendor cards. We're going to go to no. Well, we made it public. So that's what we did. But we needed to make it public because we're going to collaborate anyway. All right, back over to my stuff here. Let's go find GitHub on my private screen. And now I need to adjust all these things. Oh my God, nobody warned me. Nobody said if you're going to code live, you weren't really going to code at all. You were just going to be setting up Twitch streams all day. Okay. Got this, got that. I feel like Neo. I feel like I'm wired to so many different freaking things right now. And all I want to do is expose what I'm building here. I just got to get a little better set up because I don't have it yet. All right, going to GitHub. And I have to make sure my window doesn't invade my stream here. Not yet. It would be right about there. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Let's sign in. told my wife I was going to need to get a... I did that wrong. That's my username. Hey, there we go. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Let's open up a command prompt, right? We can open up a command prompt here. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. All right, so I'm going to hide the bottom of that. Or maybe not, and we'll just move. I like another image. We're setting it up as we go. I swear to God, we're going to get into coding here. All right, add source. That's going to be called the lab. Lab right here, that's good. Okay. All right, I think that's presentable. One more thing. Display settings. Choose your picture. Okay. All right, this looks like a pretty good coding environment for me, and hopefully this is visible enough you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, sweet. Oh, the only thing I'm missing is my pretty face. Well, now I'm setting this up to be completely different. Boo. All right, so this would be my, let's just duplicate full game solo. There, now we have that. We're gonna rename this. This is not full game. This is coding. Dev by Day solo. That's what that is. Okay. Ditch that. I can ditch the collab cam. Oh my gosh, I have so much cleanup to do. It's ridiculous. Browser source. Who's the browser? Am I the browser source? Nope, that's not me yet. I haven't found it yet. I want my overlay though for sure. Yeah, I want my overlay. Display capture. Hey, there it is. It's just not how we likes it. So let's work on that. All right, right now I'm adjusting my cameras and transitions and all that other stuff. You know, you guys want to see somebody who's actually behind the steering wheel and is live. Yeah, I think we can cover pretty much the bottom portion of the screen here, and that'll be fine. One more thing, I want my browser source. What are we looking for? Add source. I want to add my ticker. Let's add my ticker. Gotta have a ticker, guys. Else, I just don't feel professional. All right. Here's my screen. Here's my screen. We're broadcasting. All right. So now I got you guys all set up. We're going to make this less boring. And once I know I got some of them good royalty-free beats out there, I want my royalty-free beats. I royalty-free beats. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we maxing out this media server. We're streaming today, ladies and gents. Oh, come on, Spotify. You know you can do it. You know you can do it. You're like, I got too much going on. I killed my Spotify. I'm ready to code too. What is it, 1050? Oh, come on, Spotify. Let's go. Spotify, I know you can do it. We know you can do it. Let's go, Spotify. Do I not have my overlay set up either? I do have my overlay. And for some reason, I can't hear my chants. Oh my gosh. Why does everything have to be so difficult? Boo. I mean, my overlays are working. They're not working. What did I crash? Oh, because it's not called overlay anymore. Dip knob. Trash that. Because we called it, we're calling it GIF now. I was a little annoyed there. I was like, why? We'll put this on the chat side. And I got chat box. Chat box can be over here too. Wow, it's just so much to set up. Like, nobody ever warned me. Nobody ever warned me. Hey, there we go. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. This is nice. All right. So if I did, I don't want EDM is a little harsh, or not EDM, dubstep. I feel like you've been strong for so long. All right, we're gonna see if this. Watch me get dinged for this alone. I'm gonna come right off that. There we go. A little more low key. Hey, all right. If we got dinged, we got dinged. But I'm ready to do this. All right, you guys ready to do this? I'm ready to code. Way too much to do. All right, so now what do we need to do? I'd like to clone that repository I did just a second ago. In order to do that, I gotta find. Here, I'll just bring it on over. We're on my GitHub here. Here's my GitHub. And I found my Royal Splendor repository. I'm gonna grab this code right here, okay? All I need, this says clone, right? So we've got this, I'm gonna copy this, right? It's copied. Basically, this is just the route. Okay, this doesn't clone or anything. This is just, I copied my route here. So let's bring you back to your spot. Here's my fun soundboard I made the other day too. Haha. I got Jim Carrey talking to me. All right, let's put you back. You gotta go back. You gotta go back where you belong. All right, so we copied that, right? So now we want to make sure we don't have that folder. So I'll make this bigger so you can see this too. There, big old numbers, big old letters, small little boxes. I think that's fair. Okay. So here we are. We are on the command prompt. We're on Windows. And I want to clone this. So I've got Git set up on my system, I think. Maybe. But I'm going to go right in and get clone. I mean, come on. Come on, keyboard. Come on, keyboard. This is my first typing. All right, so there it is. It's going to want some things from me. I can't just grab it and go, which means over here, and I think I might even, I'm going to BRB this real quick just so nobody sees this. I need to, for safekeeping, I need to grab my GitHub key.
We'll load this up. We're going to see
I'm really tired.
Works.
Okay, yeah, good job, Scott. He moved it over to a good spot where it's not exposed.
Chaotic loud applause.
Nobody got to see that.
I love chaotic loud.
And now I can copy it off screen on a safe space.
Get it, Timmy. Get it, Timmy. I thought you would be there.
All right, make this thing so much faster. Okay, so here we are, right here. Git clone. Git clone at the bottom of the screen. We need to go back to Dead by Day Solo, cue that bad boy up. Here we are. All right, so I've got Git clone. Is it cutting off the back? It is. All right, I'm about to send this, and Git. All right, permission denied. Could not create the work tree. Fatal. Permission denied. Let's go backwards. We were in users. I want to go to my root here, and then I can hit up. It'll bring up my command again. Cloning. Boom. Yeah, that was a permissions thing. I didn't have permissions to put it into the right folder, so I always do it on C. It's on my root, so now I can see right into Royal. Okay. Quick way to do that is to start typing the directory, and then you can do a asterisk, and then boom, we're right there into it. I can hit dir one more time, and it's going to bring up all my directories. But we're not going to do a lot of our development from here. We're going to do it from VS Code. Let's open folder. We're going to open folder, and we're going to bring in... Where are you? Royal Smoker. Boom. Okay. Hey, good job, everybody. We have initted. We have pushed the code to GitHub. We've pulled it to a different machine. All right, so I think we've got a head start here. The other day I got it all set up to where I could just run it. npm run dev. If you're this far, I would just assume that. All right, run dev. All right, I got nothing popping up here. I've literally done nothing to this project. We're going to go to localhost, and it normally is default port 3000. And let's see what we get. Missing script dev. So I have start. So let's go ahead and add that. Do I have nodemon? I know you have nodemon set up on here. So let's do let's do a little bit of work here. I'd like to first npm install. What that's going to do, it's going to grab everything. Excuse me. It's going to grab everything that's in the dependencies in the package.json. And it's going to install it from npm. When we're done, I want to make sure I don't have any crazy problems here. Constantinople. Jade. Here's the funny thing is Jade, right? So Jade is installed. I use EJS. I just like EJS better. So I'm going to NPM. I'm going to remove. Jade. I'm going to say bye. Alright. We're also going to run this NPM audit fix force, right? It's kind of an automatic thing, right? I don't have to worry much about it. I think what it does is it removes any vulnerable packages for me, a lot of which don't really affect my applications. But we're running through it right now. Look at that, 0 vulnerabilities. All right, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can just start npm start, right? Because I saw that was all set up. All right, looks like we're in there. Looks like Node.js needs to run. I mean, this computer is not set up for dev either. That's okay. We're gonna get it. All right, so we're running. We're on localhost. Let's go ahead and refresh. Can't find Jade. Well, I don't fucking want Jade. Pardon my language, but this is not a kid's channel. All right, where were we? Were we in Jade up here? Yep, sure as shit were. The one thing I haven't done, I guess, is I haven't pushed the latest changes, which means I'm gonna have a conflict on my original computer. That being as it is, let's just code. You guys are here, right? So, all right. So instead of that, my view engine is going to be not Jade, but EJS. All right. So now that I have EJS on there, what do we got to do? We got to install it, right? EJS. How about we spell install properly? You guys are going to see like the worst typing, by the way. I don't claim to be the best typist. All right, so now that we've got that, we're going to need some EJS stuff. So what EJS is it's a view template. It allows me to write JavaScript on the HTML pages. The caveat being, everything has to be, make this bigger so you can see it, has to be EJS. It has to be .EJS now and not .html, because that's my views, that's my view engines. So when we look at EJS, right, we haven't even set it up. This is still in Jade syntax here. So I'd like to just go ahead and get rid of everything, right? I can also, I don't even know if this text editor allows me to set this up. So we're going to move through all this. We've got that. I don't think I need to create an EJS variable. Let's just go ahead and say we're gonna go hi world here. The shortcut I have to save all is Control K followed by an S. That's super helpful. Guys, we're building a full stack application from the ground up. Welcome to the program. We're going to go ahead and we set that up. Let's see if we can just go start. Got it bend. Let's refresh. Boom. There we are. Hi world. I got some errors here. I'm sure I'm going to have tons of errors. Favicon. Be able to look up error. The reason is I don't have any views here for error. So let's fix that. All right. So we know this hi world. Let's go ahead and just say what it is, so that way if we ever pull it up, we know what we're looking at, right? So let's save that. Let's refresh. Boom, we're on index.js. I'm going to copy and paste this. This is super simple. Copy, paste, right? Boom. Now I've got a copy of my index. I don't want that, though. I want to hit F2, and now I have error EJS, right? So I won't have that error anymore. I want to differentiate here. We know we're looking at that view, that page, that file we just saved. All right. So now when we refresh, we shouldn't get this error right here. Well, shit. The other thing from the ground up, guys, we're gonna be adding a lot of stuff. This is everything I've learned over the past 3 years in full stack application. All right, npm start. Great, that starts. Now I want to refresh. Boom, no errors. That's beautiful. Get 200. It's a clean get. Favicon. I'm not worried about Favicon right now. All right, what I do know is I have set this up for EJS. Let's go ahead and exit this out. We want to speed up the process. npm, I want to install NodeMon. When I install NodeMon, this allows me to go to my package.json. Now I have my scripts here. Check this out. We've been doing start, right? Start just runs node bin www, which kicks off my server. All right, but we want to do that. All right, so we want to make sure that inside this object, let's make a different key value pair inside this scripts object, right? I'm going to do comma, and I'm going to stick to JSON notation, right? Which basically, or syntax, which basically is this, right? We're going to put stuff inside these quotes. All right, the orange is my value, the white is my key. In this instance, we're just going to do dev. In this instance, we're going to do NodeMon. NodeMen. Haha. How do you like your NodeMen? I don't think I have to do the period here. I think I can just do /bin. But I'm still, no, I want to stick to it. Let's save that. Now let's start this application. Going npm, nom npm. What do we do? We're going to run this new script. So that's the command, npm run. I can do start or dev. Now that I've created dev, let's do that. And now we have a completely different environment we're developing in. Let me show you what this does. You should already know if you're this far along, but let's do it. Let's find a index.js. I'm going to add just a note here. This is to prove how NodeMon works. I'm going to hit save. Now watch my server. Oh, haha, I saved it on the server. Alright, I'm going to save this file, and boom, it's restarting because it saw a JS, MJS, CJS, or .json change. And what that does is that means I don't have to restart my server anymore. I don't have to start it anymore. And oh my gosh, every second counts. Every second counts while I develop. This isn't Express, so things can run a little slower and develop a little slower, but that's okay. All right, so we're in there. What do we need to do here? Let's just add it to our index because this is what we're going to be looking at right now, okay? So I want to add to my index.js, right? I want a checklist that we can just reference here. Let's do some, oh shit, come on. I want to show you the HTML syntax works, right? So I wonder if I have some JS selected. HTML, yeah, looks like it likes it. All right. Yeah, it's no different, right? So I've got HTML, right? I don't have my doc type, so let's do that. Let's just do doc type, HTML. Cool. Let's get some head information, and then we want the body, right? We're just building HTML, nothing big, nothing major. We need script at the bottom because we're going to use that script later, right? Let's move our copy, Control-X and Control-V to paste, and then let's see how this all looks. My God, it doesn't look any different. This is just like your index page on your HTML now. Every time somebody hits this route or this endpoint, they're gonna hit this page right here. Let's do a checklist, right? I don't like ordered freak it all. I don't like unordered checklists, so just do a list item. All right, so we're gonna run this. What are we building first? Let me say what we're building. We are building a web app that allows our users to, oh my God, this view is horrible. So it allows our users to land here and shop which style business card. They want to have. Alright, so let's view the shop and view which business card, which style business card they like to add. With their logo and info. Okay, so a client's hired me to do this, right? And basically what we're doing here is client or the users are going to land on this page. All right, they've already been marketed to, they're already sold on the idea. We're just going to create the function, the functionality of a dynamic business card so they can see their faces, their logos, they'll be able to have their information, but the placement of those logos, the placement of that information is dynamic from the designer, which is my client, the designer's design. So I'm controlling the data, he's controlling the design, and I'll drop the data and the images in by variable. It's going to be really fun. It's a fun project, which means we need user authentication, we need a payment portal, we need this is all going to be on single page too, so I'm going to have jumping windows that walk them through the business card building process. All kinds of things are going to happen. We're going to do this through multiple days. Tuesdays is my coding day, so here we are. We're developing on Twitch and on YouTube Live. If you're watching now, welcome along. I'm glad you're here. I'm waiting on viewers. Maybe viewers show up. I don't know. But we'll hang out by ourselves and make our own. All right, so what are we building? This is what we're building. I want you to control X. Control X. Did my because my battery died on my keyboard. I'm telling you guys, I don't have a problem. I have problems. Plural. That's what we got going on. All right, so paste. Boom. Let's get rid of Pi World. We know what we're doing. All right, so we're gonna do H1. All right, let's make another one. All right, so this is the Royal Cards project. Guys, we're just getting set up. Like I have barely conceptualized this. I've got a lot of design work that I've got to talk to with my partner. All right, so the Royal Cards project. This is by. Stop with the caps already. This is by the lab and W2 Market. All right, sweet. Welcome aboard, guys, to the Royal Cards project. You can lose index. Well, no, I want to keep index AGS at the top right now. Okay, so we've done a lot of things already. All right, so what are we doing? We need authentication, right? So we're gonna do some auth for our people. We're gonna do Passport.js. Shit works good. All right, we're also going to do payment. Later on, we're going to be working on the Stripe API, but using the Stripe JS package. LI. This is why I love this text editor. I just type in LI. Like, oh, here's your open and closing brackets. You never have to worry about HTML ever again until you start debugging. All right, so we got those two things. Those are going to be big projects. probably get the auth passport done today, and you're going to walk through the whole thing with me today. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff and you want to come and check it out later, make sure you like, you subscribe, you follow, hit notifications. I'm on every Tuesday around this time. I'm Mountain Time, but you know, it's relative to where you are. Payment. We need a dynamic dashboard, which all can be done in EJS. It all is going to be done with MongoDB. Speaking of which, we need my DB integration. So our database is going to be Mongo. With Mongo, it's actually MongoDB, and it's not even JS. So let's say this is. These are going to be NPM packages. How about we call it needs? These are my needs for this with my NPM packages. All right, so we get auth set up, we get Stripe set up, we get the dynamic dashboard set up. We're gonna need the dynamic. We need the dynamic. The dynamic what? This is the dynamic viewer for biz cards. Right, so that's gonna be a whole thing. So we've got some things to do. You see, we've got several things to set up. Let's talk about how we're building this. I'm building this with Node.js. We're going to build this using Express with an EJS view. Right? Okay, cool. We are we're using NPM, which is kind of included in Node. We're using a lot of JavaScript, so it's vanilla JavaScript. A lot of vanilla JavaScript in this package, right? No framework, as you've noticed, because EJS, using the Sass compiler, I really don't need anything else. It's super awesome. And so, vanilla JS, right? And let's say that CSS is what we're designing with. We're going to need some of the main stuff, Mongo, right? So MongoDB. So nodes. I don't have a front end, so yeah, I mean, this is basically, you could move Mongo up, right? And I'm telling you, this is why I ended up with this stack. I don't even need CSS here, right? So if we look at what we're building, let's just call this the build. And this is all I need. These are all the technologies I need to do this, right? In order to even begin learning this, all right? This is the big, profound argument, right? In order to even get started with this right here, to get Mongo, Node.js, Express, EJS, right, and Vanilla.js, I had to learn HTML and CSS. There's no other way. There's no other way, right? So it's just included. That's why everyone argues whether or not it's a programming language, markup language. Don't add it. It's a language. You have to learn it to learn the language, guys. So it's like literally learning mama, dada. Like that's what you're learning. So it is a language. It's just the elitists don't like to consider it that because HTML allows the non-computer sci guy to go out and make money with it. All right, so that's my build, right? So this is my this is what we're building, and then I'm gonna deploy this, right? So we're gonna deploy it, and we're gonna deploy it on a Ubuntu virtual machine, right? In that machine, we're gonna essentially just run it behind Apache, and once we've really developed those things, GitHub takes care of the rest. It allows me to take it off my local development server, put it onto GitHub, and from there I can branch out however I want and develop in any direction that I want. I don't think I'm going to do a microservice. I normally have a database microservice that I like to kind of separate. Here's a smaller project. It's not very much front-end human. So it's going to be hiding behind Apache. That way I can work with the domain and the SSL certbot. And yeah, so here we are. We talked it out. Somebody else is working on the design, so we're going to come back to the design. Okay. So Royal Project cards. All right, looks pretty boring, right? Good job, guys. Let's say that this guy is going to sit in his own div. Not dir. Not dir. Who thought dir was a good idea? Div. This ID, I like to call it, let's just call it dev and info. Now we're compartmentalized. Alright, so here we are. All of that outside my list. Yeah, it's not going to change anything on here, guys. It's just going to allow me to control it later in the build with my environments, okay? Let's go. We've got bin. I've got Royal Splendor cards. I would like to go, let's go to the root, let's go to the base of this. Let's create a folder called config. This allows me to, if I want to sell it later, I can make it dynamic. Config JS. And we're going to export this. Short term, let's call it config. Alright, so we just made this object, right? The constant config object. Let's create an environment, right? And that environment will be one of two things. It'll be a production and it'll be dev. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in dev. Okay, I screwed up because I didn't make that right. Okay. So we've already set this up right. So check this out. So now that I've done this on my config, I can go back to my view, right? And now I can isolate my development environment from my production environment. And this is going to be a production div. So let's go ID. And how do we do it? Dev info. And we're just going to call this prod. Kind of weird, right? Doesn't make sense to anybody except for me, I guess. But now that we have that, we need to make config global. So, wire. Config, right? So now we have that. And then we can do config.global. Alright, so I have my config variable, right? And then we made it a global variable. That syntax might be backwards. I'm going to check that in a second. But what I really am trying to do is I'm trying to tell my routes, hey, guess what? I have a config route. Or I have this config file in this folder here. I want to make an object. Right? I'm pulling the config out of my config file. Right? So here's my class config, and I can go module dot exports equals boom, and there we go. Now we've created config. We've exported it out of this file. It lives here, and then in my main app file, I have created a global variable, which it cannot find. Cannot find config, which means I need to make it find config, and that's just a routing thing, you know. All right, so that's all there. Boom, boom, boom. All right, looks like we started up just fine. Right? Config.global. Let's see if we can go ahead and pull that global variable. So we're going to use our first little bit of EJS, right? And we're going to report. We're going to say our current environment. And let's do that outside. My current environment is, and now here's the basic syntax of EJS. That right there. That's it. That's it. That's all you need. There's going to be a little more to it, but that opens up my portal of JavaScript. As long as I have this open, this closed, I can make this a literal variable inside my index.js. So let's make it equal a literal variable, right? We know config is global, so let's go config.env. And let's see, that might have been a bad keyword, but we're going to see if this pops up. And we ran an error. Right, it kicked me over to error. Let's see if we can run an error message through here. See how I'm just opening up error. Let's see what it's called in the app. We come down here, res locals error. So error. See if it's error.message. That's interesting. Because I'd like to I want EJS syntax, so $923,000 and a 4.5 star. 403,000. That's 2019. Okay. Let's go with the 403 at 5. Alright, so what this is going to do is it's going to basically give me some little cheat codes. It's going to allow me to flow through some syntax. I don't have to worry about it after that flow. Alright, so normally I got to restart. So let's make sure we're saved. And then I'm going to close